Hello and good morning, YouTube. Welcome back to my channel. So I'm gonna start off by letting you know that YouTube kind of hurt my feelings because I wanted to go live and do this and post it just, so that it can be organic. And YouTube told me, nah, we can't do that for you because you ain't got the juice. You don't have the sauce. So I was like, oh, well, okay, catty YouTube. But anyway, here we are. So I forgot who it was that this idea sparked the this video. Somebody asked for said they wanted like a review. So and I was just like, you know what, there's a lot of people that are trying the Hobonichi for the first time, like myself last year, and we didn't know what to do. And it's really hard to try to jump into something and watch YouTube after YouTube after YouTube and figure out what works and what doesn't or whatever. Well, I like to do my research before I go into anything, but I was like, all right, let me just try it. And then I was like, you know what, there are other people who just like me probably would like an abridged version of this planner so that when they get into it, they're not all lost in the sauce. And I moved my keyboard and this is a little dusty. I gotta clean this up. All right, so this is my Hobonichi from 2021. I'm still in it, obviously. But just to go over some stuff, this cover I got from Messy Bun Creations AU on Etsy. It was really cute. I saw the one that she had on her page that gives you the idea of what this is like was a really nice, it looked kind of brownish, and I really liked it. And I thought I was hoping I would get that one, but you don't get to pick which color you get. I got the pink one. I'm not unhappy with it. It's actually really cute. It gives that like goldish tone, but then you can kind of see the pink right there. So it kind of gives that like rose gold feeling, and it, changes color depending on how you hold it. So I think that's pretty nice. After a whole year, I haven't had a lot of bulking either. These tabs, for the ones that don't know, they're from the Coffee Monster Co. These are the pastel ones. You can get them in white and I think purple, pink, and the blue color maybe. So you can get this pastel rainbow, a single color, or white, and they're really cute. So you see, you can tell I'm brand new because I didn't do the whole decorating or any of that stuff. This is stuff that I've accumulated over the years. So this is something that I actually got with another planner that I bought a couple of years ago. So my disclaimer, I've had other planners before that I've used and worked for me, but I never really stuck to any the way I stuck to this one. So that's my disclaimer. This came with that planner and I just saved it, and now I'm trying to put it to use with my Hobonichi planners. Ask me how many times I've used it. 0. This right here, I wanted to do a haul to show you guys the things that I bought from none other than the Coffee Monster Co. And then, as you can see, I didn't know what to do with this, so I left it alone. I definitely didn't know what to do with this, so I used this page as like a pen tester. These are my tumble brushes. I tried doing the whole let me track my gym and read and study because I'm in school for stenography or court reporting, and I did it one day. Funny. So that's what I used that for, and then I tried it again in July. Didn't work. Then for December, since I got this in January, I tried using this one for pen. So these are all my markers, and these are my, I don't know how to pronounce it, so before I butcher it, these pens right here, These are all brush pens. Ask me if I know how to use them. Nope. But I'm gonna learn, like I said. So that's that. And these are all the pens that I wanted to see, like how they, if they smudge, what, like, I wanted to see if they smudge. I wanted to see how long it would take for them to dry. The ones that I've had the most success with are these pens that I got from Michael's. My Arteza markers, which they're over there. These, oh, that's what these pens are called, the Fude brush pens. The big bright liner works amazing. My other favorite pens are these Energels. I have the 0.7. I have a 0.7, 0.3, and I think I have a 0.5. Yeah, I have a 0.5. I just don't know where it is right now. And then we can go straight into, like, I just use very simple stuff. All this, just basic stuff, nothing crazy. I didn't do any serious planning on my months. I think the most planning I did was in August and September. October maybe a little bit more as well. November, you see December, I just started, even though we start tomorrow. Nothing for January, and then we get all the way through March, right? So then, see, this is the last week of December. I didn't have it yet, so I started this first week. Or maybe I did have it and I didn't want to use it, but I started off with this basic layout. This was my work schedule. Rest, I would keep track of my gym time, and I would do little things. So day with the kids, you know, things like that. I would do little things like that. And then I went from that version of planning to, and as you can see, real simple stuff. I went to this. I didn't do the whole box. Tracked my moods. As you can see, I was frustrated a lot. Tracked my moods. My kids were still doing remote learning. So, sorry. So I went with like just the lines to like set away the times and stuff like that. And I did that for a while. And then I saw somebody on YouTube. I think this was the most I decorated it with some like old stickers that I have or had. And then this was like my birthday week. And then I did this. So then I went from this layout to this layout where I used washi tape, very thin washi tape, to denote the times that I was working. And that way I still had room in the event that I needed to write. I would still have room to write certain things at certain times, right? And I did that for a little bit, right? And then I went back. I was like, oh, I don't like that. It was too much for me. And I was just like, let me just go back to my highlighters, and I would just set away the times. And then I saw somebody on YouTube that did, you see, I did that for a while and I really liked it. It wasn't bad. And then I started doing this. Oh, sorry, didn't mean to flip you off. This right here, my work, the kids and their schedules and stuff like that. And then I was like, I don't like it either. This looks weird to me. I was just like not having it. So I went back to that, my son's 8th birthday. And this is what I've been loving. And this also happens to be one of my favorite layouts. Very simple. I like it. Right? Because you're the only one seeing it, so you're the only one that's supposed to like it. But this worked for me. Just highlighting from the time that I start work to the time that I'm off, and the kids' time as well. Oops. We're gonna have to cut out of this. And so this right here, sorry, I have a bad habit of pointing with my middle finger. Everybody thinks I'm flipping them off, but I'm not. So this would be like the kids' time in school. Yes, my kids have a very long day in school because they are in school from 7:30 to like about 3, and then from 3 to 5:30 they're in after school. And the reason for that is because, well, I'm a working mom and I live in the city. I work in it takes me an hour to get home from work. So I leave work at 5:30. So usually I'm home by like 6:30, 6:45, depending on public transportation. But obviously I'm working remote right now, so I don't have that issue. But in the event that I have to go back to work, because they're already telling us that we're going back to work, at least I have something arranged for them. So as you can see, I have that, my steno class, and I'm gonna have to figure this out when I go back to work, how I'm gonna do that. But, you know, and I write little things, you know, to keep me on track. And then I have things like this, my little to-dos. You know, I try to keep it cute, but I also try to make it work for me. My kids, you know, my schedule. And this one really has worked for me. I've loved this layout the most. I keep track of my workouts up here and the times that I'm not doing anything. If I don't run a washi across here, but I'll still put out my workouts and keep track of what I did, because I got into an accident in 2020. And so COVID happened, and then I gained a little bit of weight. And now I'm trying to lose this weight. So I'm keeping track of everything that I'm doing so that I can just keep myself motivated. You know what I mean? And if you don't, let me know. I'll put you on. I try to keep track of me staying hydrated. That really doesn't happen. I drink a lot of water anyway. There are days that I don't drink any water, and those days I really get mad at myself, because I really do love water. I try to do this habit tracker stuff. That does not work for me. You see I ran washi tape over here, cut this out because I pre-laid these payday things so that I can keep track of, so that I can keep track of when I get paid. And then you can see, you know, these are from Coffee Monster Co. They got a little messed up. I don't know how. Water fell on them, obviously. But these are from Shine Sticker Studio. And it's actually one of my favorite ones. Let me see if I can find it. I know I was using it yesterday. I don't know where I put them. But anyway, these are from the Shine Sticker Studio from Michaels. These are from the Happy Planner. I'm just trying to get these out because I thought I would like them, and then I put them here and they're like really big, and I don't really like that. It looks really clunky. I really like these. I wish they only did these by themselves. This is from the Disney Happy Planner sticker book. Can you believe they upped it to $79.99? Nuts. Anyway, so this was the Thanksgiving. This is this week. I have an appointment for my son, which I got done. Today's their picture day. I can mark this off because I actually paid it. And then my kids' appointments, my dog. And as you can see, like, I just do little Coffee Monster Co. I do little random things like that. This, I love this. So I did this on a couple of them, and I really love stuff like this because it looks really cute and it gives it like a different feel instead of putting the normal washi tape. And I think this is the last week. Yeah, this is the last week here. And this is an appointment that I have for the 18th, which I've already transferred to my new Hobonichi weeks and my Hobonichi cousin. Yeah. So here I was keeping track of my water bill. Water bills can be high. I would start journaling, and then I fell off, and then I started doing other things. I had so many things happen to me this year that I just needed a place where I can go and just write my thoughts down, get them off my head so that I didn't have to think about them. And then for a while I was trying to like keep my work stuff in here, and then I was like, you know what, I don't want my work stuff here. So I'll show you this. This right here, it's not the most aesthetically pleasing, but what I'll show you, let me see if I can find one right here. This layout right here, it was for this. Right here, I would write my gratitude early morning all the way through the day. Whatever accomplishments I may have had during the day, or if something happened that I feel like I overcame and accomplished, whatever, you know, I would write it here. Because we always tend to be really hard on ourselves and we don't give it ourselves enough credit. So when we write it down and we can just go back to it and just be like, you know what, I did that. You know, even though I feel like I didn't do anything, I did this. And if this is all you do all year, then you have this to keep you moving forward. And then thoughts. Thoughts throughout the day. If you read a book, your thoughts on the book. If you read the Bible, put your thoughts from the Bible. Anything that'll, you know, either journaling, Bible study, notes, quotes, whatever. It gives you that space to do that. And that way you're constantly having this flow of energy. I'm real big on energy. And so that's what I was doing. And I was doing little, you know, decorative things like this. Things like that. You know, I've had a lot of things that happened, like I said. Some of them are personal. Let me see. Yeah, so, you know, I try to keep up with it, and then things happen and get in the way and couldn't happen. So then I did this, and even though it didn't stick, I still think this is a good idea, and I still think that this, or some form of this, is going to go, sorry, that it wasn't on camera. I still feel that this and some form of this is going to make it into my new Hobonichi weeks, because I really do like the monthly income, you know, being able to write my bills and keep track of them. And, you know, cleaning, monthly cleaning, just put it there. And, you know, home projects, because I have a lot of things that I need to get done. I think that if I can't put it on the first day, I'm going to put it on these monthly blank pages if I don't have anything else to do. See, like this one I've already started decorating for December. So I'm going to try for at least the rest of the month to do that gratitude, accomplishment, thoughts layout that I had. You know, this is just about having fun and doing what makes you happy and what makes sense to you. I pre-laid these little holiday stickers. These are from the Happy Planner. And this is really just about what makes you happy and what you need to do, you know, get stuff off your mind. My thoughts on this planner, I didn't think I would get this much done. So even if, you know, in the prior years, you know, I've had the Erin Condren, I've had your whatever planners they have on at Staples, I've had the cute little ones, the cute big ones, the ones that are very nice and colorful. I've had them all. And this one so far is the one that has worked for me the most. It's been the most functional. It's been the most useful. I'm always taking this with me, even though it's a little big. I always take this with me because even though this is big, I've had bigger planners. The Erin Condren is a little bit bigger. There are other ones that were literally as big as this. By the way, these are my court reporting notes on how I study. But they've been as big as this, and I'm carrying something this big and this chunky in my bag. So this, in comparison to something like this with the same thickness, is much lighter, much more compact. If I have to carry this in a week's, it wouldn't even bother me. Yeah, they get a little heavy because this is a little heavier than, you know, but honestly, I don't mind it because literally my whole life is on here. So if I had to give this rating out of 10, I would give this an 8, and I'll explain why. Even though it has the section for the months and the section for this and the section for this all separate, I feel like if this were followed by the weeks and then followed by the days and then the next month, people would be able to use it better. Or at least myself. I'm not going to speak for everybody. For myself, if I had the monthly view and then the weekly view and then the daily view, then at least I would be running through this better, because I wouldn't have to be going from here, then flipping a whole section, and then here, and then flipping a whole section, and then here. You know, if it were all just one after the other and then the next month to follow, I think it would work best for me. I'm trying the Hobonichi cousin for 2022, and I guess I can give you a real quick rundown of what I did so far to set it up. I put this little sticker from the Coffee Monster Co. This is from a Happy Planner fitness one. I did this. The same thing I did on my Hobonichi weeks here, but I don't know if I like it, so I think I'm gonna cover it up. I don't know. This right here, I printed off from the Coffee Monster Co. If you go on the Facebook group, you'll be able to get this. And I put a little washi to hold it in place because I have no use for the rest of the calendars. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this yet. I'm gonna figure it out, but I've already started a little planning here. Nothing crazy. I may try to do this. Oh, I don't know if you guys can see. I may try to do this. I don't know if it's gonna work, but we'll see. And so yeah, I've done little bits of planning here and there. This is from Happy Planner's fall sticker book. That's how I got that. And this, and I did it for October, and I did it for November. I'm trying to see if they have a winter one, and as you can see, I don't have anything else really done. I did that the other night. I don't have anything else done. I think I'm gonna do this as I go and just see how it works out. Again, because I have the fall, the autumn Happy Planner sticker stuff, I put a little sticker there, and I put this little sticker here, and I put this little sticker here. I say little, look at how big it is. But yeah, so I'm gonna see how this all works out for me. And this right here, if this isn't me, I don't know what is. And I love this postcard that I got from the Coffee Monster Co. with my order. If you guys would like to see a haul of what I've gotten from the Coffee Monster Co., because I've had 2 orders and I have another one, you know what, I will do that. I'm not even gonna ask. I will do that and I'll show you. But this is my 2022, my Hobonichi weeks, which I've already shown is right here. And I've already started with my first layout. I'm going to see if I have how this one goes. If I use this one and this one just as much, I'll do the same for 2023. If I feel like I have no use in my Hobonichi cousin and this is what I go for the most, then I'm buying 2 of these next year. But we'll see. And that's the end of my review. Bye guys. Thank you for watching.